Good morning, everyone. I'm meteorologist Jeff Smith from Channel 7 Eyewitness News in New York City. Thank you so much for joining me today and inviting me again to be here for this year's annual Races for Faces. This is my third year hosting, but the first time I'm doing it virtually. Times have changed, right? Well, I can't see your faces. I know you're all out there excited and geared up for a great kickoff celebration. I made sure to put a little bit of extra sunshine in my forecast, and today eventually it looks like it might work out. I'm seeing a couple of breaks in the overcast right now as I look out the window. While we can't join together in person this year, today is a day we can come together in solidarity and celebrate the craniofacial community, have fun, and make a difference. And obviously we're here to raise money today as well. And it looks like so far we've raised over $205,000, which is over 100% of the total we were looking to raise. So that's really, really great news. Let's hear it for the amazing teams and individuals who have worked so hard. Look at that. We've raised $205,990. Our goal was $200,000. So we went above and beyond this year. So a cheer to the amazing teams and individuals who worked so hard out there. Every dollar raised by participants like you has a big impact. Your support will go toward helping a child receive the surgery they need to breathe. It will go toward providing counseling for parents managing their child's condition, or speech therapy, or orthodontic work. The money that we raise today will help myFace provide the comprehensive care and support craniofacial patients and their families across the country need. For those of you new to the organization, myFace helps to transform the faces and lives of children and adults who are living with craniofacial differences, whether it's a condition they were born with or the result of an accident or illness. For the past 70 years, myFace has worked with patients and families to provide multidisciplinary, comprehensive care by funding medical, dental, speech, nutrition, and psychosocial services. myFace also provides other important services and resources, such as access to patient and family support groups, workshops and webinars, travel assistance and housing for out-of-town families, as well as education and public awareness. So let's take a look at this short video, which will show you a little more about what myFace is all about.
Every hour, a child in the U.S. is born with a craniofacial difference. 95% of them will undergo multiple surgeries and long-term medical care throughout their childhood and into their adult life. Although the final results can sometimes feel light years away, they persevere, full of courage and determination. These
Welcome back, everyone. It's really an amazing organization. I want to remind everyone to share on social media. Races for Faces, myFace on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, so we can get the word out. Raise awareness for this organization, which has been so helpful to so many families. Now I'd like to introduce you to one of our Grand Marshals. We've got 3 this year. Let's welcome Mason Murillo and his family representing Team Mason's Marvels. Let's see if we can get them up on camera right now. Mason's Marvels we're waiting for. Look at this. Perfect. What a happy family out there. Hi, Mason.
Guys.
Hey, Mason. That's a mighty big smile you have there. Hi, Alyssa. Alyssa, we have Gino. We got Gino Jr. Lila, thank you so much for joining us today. Can you tell us a little bit about Mason and why you guys got involved with myFace?
Hi, Jeff. Good morning.
Hi.
So this is Mason. He is 10 years old. And we found out that Mason was going to be born with a cleft lip and palate at a 20-week sonogram. We had a doctor pull us aside, give us the number for myFace, and they met with us, did a prenatal consult, and they've been a part of our journey the entire time. Mason's already had 7 surgeries in his little life, and he's had intensive speech therapy, a orthodontic treatment that he's now going through, and that's all because of myFace, that they were able to provide that for us. We also have the parent groups that myFace sponsors for us, and and this is our little guy Mason. He has a contagious smile. He just likes to go, and say hi. Hi. A little shy.
So I understand you've been coming to Races for Faces for many years now. Can you tell me what makes myFace and Races for Faces in particular so special to you?
So Races for Faces, if I could describe it in one word, I'd say it's empowering. It's so empowering to see all the people come together and support our community. And now that it's virtual, I think it's even better. We have family in Ecuador watching. We have family in Florida. We have family everywhere who now they can see what it's all about. So it's very empowering for us.
And Mason, what's your favorite part about Races for Faces?
I get to see my friends.
So as parents of a child with a craniofacial condition, do you have any advice you'd like to share with everyone about your experiences?
I guess I would like to say to the parents out there who are having to deal with this, just that you're not alone. That don't feel like you have to go through this on your own. myFace provides so many ways of helping out, and you could also just meet other families, communicate, just share ideas, share support. Just the fact that you're not alone. There's somebody there to help. myFace is real big on that. We're really grateful for that too.
Well, thank you, Mason and the Murillo family. You guys are fantastic. And let's go Mason's Marvels. Now, earlier we were going to show you guys a video about what myFace is all about. We're going to retry that again. I think it'll work this time. And again, we're talking about an organization that's raised over $200,000 this year's Races for Faces, above and beyond what we were even hoping for this year. So that's fantastic news. The Murillo family, just a perfect example of people who have benefited from this organization and from the money that the charity has raised. So we're waiting on a video here, a short little video clip about what myFace is all about. And I think we have it coming up pretty soon.
Every hour, a child in the U.S. is born with a craniofacial difference. 95% of them will undergo multiple surgeries and long-term medical care throughout their childhood and into their adult life. Although the final results can sometimes feel light years away, they persevere, full of courage and determination. These children are myFace's children. Each and every one is a bright and shining star. For more than 65 years, myFace has worked with patients and their families to provide comprehensive care by funding medical, dental, speech, and psychosocial services. All of our patients receive the highest level of care, regardless of the type or the severity of the anomaly they have, the length of treatment they require, or their family's financial situation. We provide a holistic approach, offering patients access to a highly personalized team of medical and surgical experts. And at the Newman Family Support Center, myFace also provides the most comprehensive psychosocial team in any U.S. craniofacial center. Here we host networking, therapeutic, and educational programs for patients of every age, their parents, and their siblings, where the topics range from combating bullying for our middle grade patients to fostering successful relationships for our young adult patients. In addition, we make travel arrangements and provide apartments for out-of-town families to stay in while their loved ones are undergoing surgery and treatment. You could say we're a lot like Mission Control. We work with patients and their families to be sure that every phase of their journey is a successful one. Working in collaboration with R.J. Palacio, the author of the best-selling book Wonder, myFace launched the myFace Wonder Project, an English-language arts curriculum that aims to educate students on the importance of having compassion, celebrating uniqueness, and always choosing to be kind. In tandem with the curriculum, myFace visits schools encouraging acceptance and upstanding behavior through real-life stories of people with craniofacial differences. To date, myFace has impacted more than 12,000 students across the U.S. All children deserve to thrive and live out their dreams, to believe that the sky is the limit and that we are all wonders. Let's embrace our differences and celebrate our infinite possibilities. myFace, changing faces, transforming lives. For more information, please visit us at myface.org.
Amazing stuff, right? What a great organization that we're raising a whole bunch of money for today. Let's take a moment to hear a very special performance by a myFace star, Jahzara. Jahzara is a spirited 12-year-old living in New York City. She was born with Goldenhar Syndrome. Although she has many scars, she has always embraced them and doesn't let anything stop her. Jahzara recognizes that she wouldn't be where she is today without the help of myFace, whom she considers her extended family. She's a very talented young lady with, as you'll hear, a beautiful voice. Take it away, Jahzara.
Oh, if you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you. And if you ever find yourself stuck in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you. Find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you. Like 4, 3, 2, you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, 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 yeah. If you're tossing and turning and you just can't fall asleep, I'll sing a song beside you. And if you ever forget how much you really mean to me, every day I will remind you. Oh, find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you. Like 4, 3, 2, you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, 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 yeah. Thank you so much.
Hello, everybody. I'm Cousin Brucey, and I'm here to talk about an organization that is so close to my wife Jody and to my heart, both of our hearts, and they beat in rhythm to this particular organization. About 20 years ago, Jody and I had the opportunity of attending a meeting, and we saw young people, we saw kids, we saw infants, and we saw parents talking about the wonders that an organization called myFace have been doing, something called compassion. Now, compassion's a word, unfortunately, cousins, that we do not hear too often nowadays. But here's an organization that truly gives compassion and care. So you put that together, you get something called compassionate care. Now, what is this organization? It takes care of children, infants, children, young adults, and adults who have something called a craniofacial condition. Now, this is caused sometimes by birth. It could be genetic, or somebody has an accident, car accident, or some kind of a terrible tragedy in their lives, and it changes your face, gives you a difference. You know what makes a difference? Difference is the heart, the mind, and the spirit. This is what it's all about. Because this organization, myFace, gives us care. They not only take care of people with actual craniofacial conditions, but they take care of the parents, which I'd say is pretty much almost as important. Taking care of the parents, giving them the information. Now, doing this, cousins, takes money. Let me put a little caveat in here. We must take care of ourselves today. Here's what you got to do. I would like you to think about maybe making a donation. Now, don't get scared. Look, I know times are tough. I know that. I know what it is. I talk about it on the radio all the time, and I ask people to send some money in to different organizations. This is the one that has my heart, has Jody's heart. As I said, we've been with them a couple decades now, and I see results. I see how they take care of young people, babies. And I see the difference in 3 or 4 or 5 years. Their staff is amazing. Their medical staff, their doctors, their administrative staff. They go out to schools and they talk about differences. Cousins, this is urgent. We need this money very badly right now to continue this compassionate care. What makes up, though, this care situation are these smaller donations. Donations of $10, $5. So if you can dig in and afford that, here's what I want you to do. You contact myface.org. This is an amazing, amazing challenge for you. It's going to make you feel so good. Please, myface.org. That's all you have to do. And on behalf of my wife, Jody, and myself, we just want to say we love myFace. We are supporters and members for life. myFace, please make that donation. We need it now.
Hey guys, I'm Joe Graf Jr., and I'm the driver of the number 08 bucked up Chevrolet in the NASCAR Xfinity Series for SS Greenlight Racing. For those of you that don't know, September is Craniofacial Acceptance Month, and I am honored to be a part of the myFace organization's 8th annual event, Races for Faces, this year. Due to COVID-19, this is the first virtual Races for Faces event. Luckily for me, I can now take part in the event virtually before my race in Las Vegas this weekend. I first learned of the myFace organization through my sister, who is a tremendous supporter of their mission and the work that they do. While I was on campus last year in New York City, I was able to get to know the myFace team and learn more about what it is that they do. Last year I had the honor of having the myFace team and some of the myFace stars and their families out to Pocono Raceway for the Arca Menard Series race. It was a blast getting to know them all. I was hoping to have them out to a race or two again this season, but due to the COVID-19 restrictions, we will have to hold off on that until next season. I've supported a lot of charities and nonprofits in the past, but if you're not familiar with myFace, what makes them different from many other nonprofits is, through your donation you can actually see the lives you are changing now. It is the most satisfaction you've ever felt. Your money and effort immediately changes children's lives. I myself am honored to donate $10 for every lap my Bucked Up Energy Camaro completes this weekend at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. I encourage you all to show your support as well. You can donate either a per lap amount, like I am, or a flat amount. In order to donate, just follow the link below, and let's change children's lives together. Thank you, guys.
And a few big thank yous here. First of all, to Graf Jr. for your amazing commitment to your sister, to the craniofacial community, and of course, to myFace. Thank you, cousin Brucey. We are so appreciative for all that you have done and continue to do for the myFace community. And last but certainly not least, what about Jahzara? Wasn't she just absolutely wonderful? And now I'd like to introduce you to our second Grand Marshal family, the Kahns. We have Ezra, Zahava, Max, and Deborah. Thank you all for joining us here today. We got a split screen here, a couple of different locations. Ezra, we all recently had the chance to see your cello performance on the myFace Virtual Summer Series closing recital. Excellent. Congratulations on that. By the way, if you haven't seen it, it's on the myFace website at www.myface.org. So you really want to check that out. Deborah, can you tell us a little bit about Ezra and why you got involved in myFace?
Yes, Jeff, thank you so much. What an amazing way to celebrate this amazing organization. So when Ezra was born, we had somebody from myFace visit us in the hospital. And we, unlike other families, this was a surprise to us. And we were a bit overwhelmed in terms of the path ahead of us, what it meant. Ezra was born with Pierre sequence. And this woman visited us in the NICU unit. She helped go to doctor's appointments with me and really helped us understand that this was a blessing and that we had this amazing organization to support us every step of the way. And they've done that and more.
Max, can you tell us about what being a Grand Marshal means to you and why Races for Faces is so important to the Kahn family?
Yeah, absolutely. So as Deborah was saying, myFace has really been supporting our family since literally the day that Ezra was born. Ezra continues to be in treatment with, he's now just working with the orthodontist that works with myFace. And we just want to be able to give back to myFace and help to support myFace because we know what a wonderful job and how important it was to our family and how important it is to so many other families. And we want to be able to help to support that and to be able to allow them to expand it as well. Ezra also, supported myFace as part of his bar mitzvah project a couple of years ago. He brought in the Wonder Project and Dina into his school. And so, for us, it's not just about the support that it provides to the families, which of course is incredibly important, but also the message that myFace spreads, across the entire country in terms of the wonder message and be kind. And so it's just wonderful for us to be able to help and to, provide support and to help to raise money to support myFace through Races for Faces. Just one other quick thing is, Races for Faces is also a wonderful event for all the families that are part of myFace. I think one thing that I know that I'm missing is being able to be with everyone else that is part of the organization. And so the Races for Faces in particular is a wonderful event. I'm glad we're able to even, get together virtually this year and are super looking forward to being able to get together with everybody in person next year, hopefully.
Yeah, fantastic organization. And like I've been saying before, we've actually raised more money than our goal. We're over 100% of our goal right now, up and over $205,000. So that's really fantastic. Ezra, do you have some advice to share with everyone, maybe for another child going through some challenges?
So my advice is that you really have to keep your head up and just stay strong, because once you go through this, really everything else seems so small, and the impacts that it helps you grow with are so much more significant than any of the exterior impacts that it causes.
Ezra, I wish everyone in this whole entire country could hear what you're saying, because that was the best answer of the day so far. That was fantastic. Thank you so much. And I see you've raised collectively $12,000. Wow. Let's give the Kahn family a big round of applause here. Fantastic stuff. $12,000 you guys have raised. Thank you so much. I'd like to pass the mic over to myFace's executive director, Stephanie Paul, who joined the organization this past January.
All right. You're good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hello, and welcome to the 8th annual myFace Races for Faces. My name is Stephanie Paul, and I am the executive director of myFace, and I'm coming to you today from Beacon, New York. I am so excited to welcome friends from all over, coming together in solidarity to support everyone impacted by craniofacial differences. We all have our own reason for being here today. Whether you're personally impacted, know someone, or are an upstander who wants to help spread a message of kindness and inclusion, we are thrilled to have you join us today. Of course, we wish we could all be together, but since we can't, myFace is embracing the idea that in this virtual world, so many more people are able to join us and support our mission to provide education, information, and access to holistic, comprehensive craniofacial care that results in better outcomes for those coping with craniofacial differences. I know many of you have been with myFace for years, and some of you are new to our work. Whether you're here today because you received world-class care at the myFace Center for Craniofacial Care, you're a member of one of our support groups, or you're new to us because of our summer series, we are grateful to have you in our family, and we look forward to continuing the journey with you. In 2021, myFace will celebrate 70 years of supporting our community. We look forward to a future where myFace reaches and impacts many more families who need information and support as they navigate their journey. We know that comprehensive craniofacial care extends well beyond surgery. What is critical is the ongoing support that is required to manage the many challenges of a facial difference. And myFace is going to be here throughout that journey. On behalf of the myFace staff, Board of Trustees, volunteers, medical professionals, and most importantly, the people we serve, please accept my deepest thanks for joining us today. I hope you have a wonderful day walking, biking, running, or doing whatever it is that's meaningful to you as you partner with myFace in changing faces and transforming lives. Thank you. Be safe and have fun today.
Hi, my name is Sarah Cooper, and I'm so excited to make this video for myFace, which is an awesome organization that I've been involved with for over a year now. I first got involved because my sister Charmaine was born with Treacher-Collins syndrome, and it was always hard watching her kind of struggle with school and just people treating her differently because she looked different than everyone else. She's now a very successful nurse, and she's on the front lines of this coronavirus crisis, this pandemic that we're all going through. And I'm really, really proud of her. And myFace provides a community that she didn't have when she was growing up. So I really wanted to get involved because I think it's an awesome mission. So the first time I got involved was with the Races for Faces in September 2019. And that was an awesome experience. And then I also opened up for the March event, the talent show, where a lot of you showed off your ability to sing, dance, play an instrument, and just get up on stage in front of hundreds of people and be fearless. And it was really just an amazing experience. And, you know, a lot of us feel self-conscious sometimes, and to see these kids put themselves out there in such a way is inspiring for everybody. And so it's an awesome, awesome organization. And I encourage you to donate any amount so that they can continue their mission of providing support and care to these kids and their families and creating a community that didn't exist for my sister when she was growing up that I know she would have appreciated so much. So please consider donating, and thank you so much.
Hello, everybody. Hi, my name is Abby Rucker, and this is my family, the Rucker family. I was born with the unilateral cleft lip and palate, and this organization has helped me a lot and helped my family be with me through a lot of my surgeries. And so even though we're halfway across the world, we still wanted to be a part of this Races for Faces. We are Team Paprikash Chirke. Dad, explain what that is.
Paprikash Chirke is a delicious Hungarian dish made of chicken and paprika. It's fantastic.
It's super tasty. As you can see, we are in Budapest, Hungary. Behind us is the Parliament building, and I'm gonna go a little bit around and my dad's gonna say where we are exactly.
We are here on Fisherman's Bastion here in one of a beautiful tourist spot overlooking the Danube between Buda and Pest in Budapest.
Go team, let's do this!
Yay! Races for Faces! My face! We love you!
We would like to sing a little song for you guys. This is a song that means grant us peace in Latin. And we just wanted to sing it for you because we think this organization brings a lot of peace to struggling families. Dona nobis pacem pacem, dona nobis pacem, dona nobis pacem pacem, dona nobis pacem.
Welcome back, everyone. What a beautiful performance that was. You're all so talented. The Von Trapp family certainly has some real competition here. Abby, can you share with everyone a little bit about your story and why myFace is so dear and near to your heart?
Hi. Well, I was born, as I said, with a unilateral cleft lip and palate, and my whole life I've had to go into surgeries, and I've had to do headgear and braces and all of these really hard things, and still go to school and still do all of these other things, you know, you gotta do in life. And a lot of the time when I was initially doing all of my surgeries, it would just be like me and one of my parents, and we would just head up to New York, and I would stay in the hospital, and then we'd probably stay with like a family friend, and we would do all of the stuff I needed to do, recover from surgery so I could fly home to Florida. And then when I was 15 and I was just starting to get a grip of who I was and started writing music, I sent in a song to myFace because I found out about them from some of the doctors that used to work on me. And they invited me up for a gala. And while I was up there, I got an appointment for myFace just to see how I was doing. And they were able to help me get my final surgeries in. And they were able to fly my entire family up to New York to be with me while I was recovering.
That's
I know
great.
it was crazy and amazing, and I can never truly repay them. And so anytime there's an opportunity to speak in what I don't even know the word, speak for them in any event that I can, I willingly do so because they are so kind and wonderful.
And we know, Abby, how you love to sing and write your own music. Can you tell us if there's any overarching message you want to deliver with these songs?
In all of the songs that I write, one of the things that I try to depict most often is hope. I think we live in a world that focuses a lot on things that are very real and hard and scary. Right. And it's not as often that you see people focus on the fact that, like, even though that might be real, like, there's still hope to move on. There's still hope to keep going. Like, no matter who says what, and no matter what you might look like, no matter who thinks they know who you are, there's always hope to keep going and keep growing and be the person you want to be. So.
Well, fantastic, Abby. Thank you so much for joining us. That was just absolutely amazing. You look amazing. You sound amazing. Your whole family does as well. And I'm kind of jealous. Hungary looks absolutely beautiful, by the way.
Oh, it is. It is.
How amazing is that, the power of technology allowing us to come together even though we're half a world away. So right now it's time for our awards ceremony to acknowledge and celebrate our top fundraising individual, top fundraising team, most spirited individual, and most spirited team. I would like to introduce Dina Zuckerberg, the Director of Family Programs at myFace, who, along with Abby, will announce the winners. Dina and Abby, take it away.
Dina, we can't hear you.
Okay, that's me having an unmute. I am so excited to announce the winners today. The first one is for top fundraising team. So Abby.
The winner for top fundraising team is the Kyleman team. This year they raised over $22,000. Thank you to Kyle and the O'Reilly family.
And I just want to say that the Kyleman team usually comes to Races for Faces with nearly 100 people all dressed in their tie-dye shirts. But this year they really took it to the next level by getting support from people all across the country, every single state. They had representation from 50 states as well as other countries. And I think I saw some international people as well. So we loved seeing their social media posts, videos, messages, and unparalleled energy. Congratulations to the O'Reilly family and the Kyleman team.
Yeah, that is amazing. The next, the winner for top fundraising individual is Ezra Kahn, who raised over $3,000 himself, and with the help of his family, raised over $11,500 for his team. That's amazing.
Thank you, Ezra. Ezra, you are the best. And myFace, thank you so much for your amazing fundraising efforts. It was an honor to have you participate as one of our Grand Marshals this year. And you are a special young man I wish I could have been there in person to give you the award and to give you a big high five. And I want to wish you a happy birthday because I know you just had a birthday, and congratulations.
Happy belated birthday, Ezra. Our next winner is the winner for most spirited team, and that is Smile with Angel Jace.
Yes, you guys really outdid yourselves this year, despite the fact that we were virtual. I think I need to learn some social media tips from you guys because you guys rocked it. I loved watching the video you all did. What a display of energy, community, and positive spirit. And for that, we'd like to award you with a special prize that will be coming to you soon for most spirited team. And I hope that puts a smile on your face the same way that you and Angel Jace put a smile on ours. So congratulations, guys.
Congratulations. And then our final winner, I believe this is the final one, right?
Yes.
Is for most spirited individual, and that is Lily Milkis.
Lily, I know you and your family have been coming to Races for Faces since you were a little girl, and you have blossomed into a beautiful and talented young lady. It warms my heart to know how myFace has been there for you and your family. We love the sunglasses you made for Team Lily. They are fabulous, and I have to say your overall spirit could not be beat. Congratulations. And now I'd love to invite both of our spirit winners to join us on screen now.
Yay!
Congratulations, guys. Hey, Angel Jace, let me see that sign.
Oh, that is awesome. Yay!
Thank you both. Yes. Thank you. So happy for you both, and you guys all deserve it. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We love you guys.
You guys are
Yes.
amazing. Wow. We got some wonderful people on this whole team.
Yes. Thank you. And now I'd like to turn it back over to Jeff.
Yes, some very well-deserved accolades to some very hard-working groups. Congratulations to all of the award winners out there. And I just want to remind you again, hashtag Races for Faces on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Get the word out about this amazing organization. I want to give some special recognition to myFace's presenting sponsors. KLS Martin has been a strong supporter of myFace for the past 14 years. As one of the leading global suppliers of medical technology solutions, they have helped provide better surgical outcomes for patients with craniofacial conditions. myFace is proud to welcome them this year as a sponsor for Races for Faces. Again, big thank you to KLS Martin. Also, Fogarty Finger Architecture is one of New York City's premier architecture and interior firms. They've been supporting myFace for over 15 years, and myFace is proud to have them sponsor Races for Faces for a second year in a row. A special thanks to Chris and Una Fogarty and Robert Finger for their continued support there. What an incredible honor it's been to MC myFace's 8th annual Races for Faces kickoff celebration today. I'm looking outside right now. I see a few more blue patches in the overcast, so the weather's improving a little bit as well. I'll work harder on that as we head deeper into the day. Let's take a look at the thermometer and see where we are in terms of how much money we've raised so far. If we can check that out. So earlier, we had been up to about $205,900. Now we've just raised a couple more thousand, almost $207,681. Again, the goal was $200,000. So we have gone above and beyond on this Saturday. If you're in a position to give, please consider making a donation right now. Any amount will help. Just go to racesforfaces.org. With your help, I know we can do this together. And again, let's go back to that social wall again. Hashtag Races for Faces on our social media, on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Before we go out there to walk, to run, to bike, whatever you choose, to raise awareness and funds for myFace and the craniofacial community, I want to pass the mic over to myFace star Zion. Zion is a 7th grader at PS 83 in the Bronx. She was born with a cleft lip and palate and has already had several operations and procedures. But nothing seems to stop her from doing what she loves. Zion is an accomplished musician. She plays the guitar and piano and is passionate about singing. Today she will be singing the national anthem. Please rise and join Zion in the Star-Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can't you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red clear, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the Star-Spangled Banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Did she not hit every note perfectly? That was amazing. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. I want to thank the small but mighty myFace staff who worked tirelessly to put together this 8th annual Races for Faces. Remember, everyone, by participating in myFace's Races for Faces, you're helping to provide quality, comprehensive care and support for kids like Zion, Ezra, Abby, Mason, and their families. myFace couldn't do what they do without your support. Don't forget to post photos and videos while you're out there to your Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter accounts, and include the hashtag Races for Faces so that we can see them too. So good luck to everyone. Now let's get this day started with a countdown. Here we go. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, yay!